Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zara Bazak. So, doing this again and again about my case on Facebook again. And so, now here, since it goes back to my religion, former religion, can't get over it. People coming to accuse me that I don't follow reason and all this. This is really such a perfect book. I realized further here, reading through Surah Abasa, because they came to him a blind man. But what would make you perceive that perhaps he might be purified? Okay, he might purify himself and or be reminded of the reminder, as for he who thinks himself without need, to him you give attention. Let's see where the mistake I found on Facebook reading this. And not upon you. Here, 7th ayat of Surah Abasa. I found a mistake here where they have to put in bracket, is any blame, because it doesn't say here, right? If it did, Arabic to English translation, it would, they at least should have put, no, it doesn't say, and not upon you that not he purifies himself. What has Allah left out here? Your great Allah. Now you accuse me of poor comprehension, weak English. Come here. Intellectuals who follow reason, Quran ayat with the Quran a reason, no contradiction they find. Perfect book and your perfect understanding of this perfect book, Muslims. This is a pathetic book, right? And if you say this is perfect book, it gives you perfect understanding of every ayat, who are you kidding? Right? Surah Abasa, verse 7. Surah 80, verse 7. Look where Allah put here, and do not upon you any blame, that do not he purify himself, and not upon you, not that he purify himself. If you speak in Arabic like this, what are you conveying? There's a problem here, right? You see sentence is any blame your translators are correcting. Mind your language, Mr. Brown. That my British, when I was in England, London, I see on TV, mind your language. Though you are not to blame, if he would not cleanse himself. Yazaka. Though you are not to blame, it did not put this way here, and did not upon you that did not. He purifies himself. Now, if I tell my teacher, you know that thing, she say, first of all, I don't know. And what a thing. Right? I used to talk like that. What thing there? You know the thing there? Where? Right? Now, I low comprehension, English not knowing very well in London, studied in London in childhood. Still like that, go to school, go to Karachi, very nice school, American school. You know the thing over there? Over where? Now, if you, when I reach O level, if I do a Pressy in English, what mark I get? My teachers say you not to know how to make a tea. No, I not to know how to write to make tea in a Pressy of 100 words. But miss, I know, I not tell her. She Pakistani teaching me English, O-level English. She write in my textbook, my book, what do you call it, notebook, that you not to know how to make tea. I say, I know very well how to make tea. Correct tea I make. Right? Strong tea with evaporated milk. You see this problem here? Not to make foreigners laugh at us. It is pathetic. Even O-level you reach, you fail if you write like this. I wonder O-level Arabic, 10th class Arabic. If you write like this, and do not upon you that do not he purifies himself. What word is eaten up here? Goat eat the word up? Your Allah all-knowing. Oh, Imam Ali, they say right without dots. Shikshikwa, or some without dot, what they call in Arabic. Najul Balagha. Najul Balagha. Without dot. A sermon he write without dot, without dots, you know, or Imam Ali. Please come here. Cheers. I plead to Allah to grant you. This without dots. In Arabic without dots. He chose word. And look how he write. My God, this like beyond our mind. And he say he the dot. And there's a saying of Imam Ali that everything that is in the Quran surahs is in Surah Fatiha, and in everything that is in Surah Fatiha is in the Bismillah of Surah Fatiha. I wonder if you even say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim starting your Surah Fatiha. Right? Some of you Muslims. Do you say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim? You have to say that. Now, and everything in the Surah Fatiha is in the ba of the Bismillah, and everything in the ba is in the ba of Bismillah is in the dot, and I am the dot, meaning that, what the meaning Dr. Iqbal say, Allama Iqbal? Allah, Allah, boy, Bismillah, who? Pidar, son, the father, Ali, and the son, Zibbi Azim, the sacrifice, Hussein, Zibbi Azim. So here no dots. I plead to Allah to grant you the most praiseworthy of connection with Him, the perpetuation of pleasing, this peak of eloquence, what the Najl Balagha mean. The sermon without dots, you can see. Oh my goodness. And the Shias. Okay, so you please not shock me. Where that gone? Surah Abasa. What I do with it? I also like this absent-minded gone case. But not that gone case, like your Allah. This, if I make mistake, I erase, I delete, I come correct. Even my live stream go, okay, go. Save here. Many mistakes coming. Wait a minute, I see mistake. Where I see mistake here, 7th ayat. Maybe Allah tried make it up for it, make up for it in the next verse. But as for he who come to you striving, maybe in the next. While he fears, maybe in the next. From him you distracted. You distracted him? You pay no heed to him. What? Okay. From him you are distracted. This is the real point which the Prophet had overlooked in the preaching of Islam. He had overlooked. This is what the Sunni and the non-Shia say, Muslims. On that occasion, and for teaching him the same, Allah first, okay. But this I will come back perhaps. No, indeed they are a reminder. What? Nay, indeed it is a reminder, okay? This, it. That's why, my teacher, Pakistan teacher, not alike that I say in one pressy in O level, that why you people leave Quran behind, like Quran ayat kam, that now we want Western, we want O level education and all this, and we want our hair to be like at that time who was so famous. What was his name? His face is coming to me. Not Tom Hanks, another one, Tom Cruise, Tom Cruise coming, hair like Tom Cruise. We are in O level, and I want my hair to be like Brooke Shields. Right, and I want to look like Brooke Shields. But we have put the Quran aside, ignoring it. But she Muslim, right? And so whoever wills may remember it. It is recorded in honored sheets, scrolls, okay? Recorded in honored sheets, exalted and purified. Carry by the hands, in the hands of scribes. These are some angels, okay? But the scribes not come here. Noble and dutiful. Maybe Sunnis say, but there was a Zayd ibn Thabit who wrote the Quran, was writing as Prophet Muhammad was dictating to him. We say only Ali. Oh no, I think we also say, I don't know. Anyhow, that part not very sure about, or not at all sure about it. Noble and dutiful, noble and purified. So we have to know this Arabic properly. You see, my problem, my Maulana come and I tell him problem in Allah, written Allah. So that's why I not learn. He not teach me. Destroyed is man, how disbelieving is he. No, ungratefully kafir, Ajah. From what thing did he create him? Who created him? From what thing he created him? Allah created him. From a sperm drop he created him and destined for him. Then he eased the way for him. Then he caused his death. It's very late. Yeah, so it not, no, sorry. So this is not a good book if you want to do higher studies, go for. Because they came to him, the blind man, You see, also it's a Jamian, right? It's a gathering. So why if Shias, when I come to the Shias, but what make you perceive? Because they came to him, the blind man. Perhaps, okay, they are telling about the intention that he hear about the Prophet Muhammad there and go. So he go to Prophet Muhammad. They came to Prophet Muhammad, the blind man. But what would make you perceive that perhaps he might be purified? I want step by step someone to tell me, a Shia. I look at the Sunni, it says, say Prophet Muhammad, I agree, Prophet Muhammad. But I want to understand the Shia side of this, like step by step, telling me in ayats. See commentary for verse 1. Okay. To know the reasons, see commentary of verses mentioned above. According to Ahl-al-Bayt, all the pronouns refer to a... See, according to Ahl-al-Bayt, Prophet Muhammad's Bayt household refer to a companion. क्या झूठ बोला है, क्या छोड़ा है, who was present. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I need some time. सजनवा झूठ मत बोलो, खुदा के पास जाना है, न न सोना है, न spoils of war है, न फातिमा का कौसर है. Wait a minute, let me see. Okay, I'm losing it, sorry, excuse me, I get funny. Wait, all the pronouns, he, refer to a companion, Sahaba, who was present there and frowned in anger as soon as Abdullah ibn Maktoum sat beside the Holy Prophet. He knew exactly where the Holy Prophet was, or he was guided by someone. If sat beside the Holy Prophet, Holy Prophet welcomed him. If, as said by such commentators, the Holy Prophet was deeply and earnestly engrossed in explaining the right path to pagan leaders, who are also called his companions here. See? Oh yeah. No, wait a minute. There were his companions, and Prophet Muhammad was engrossed, and there were the Quraysh. Okay, pagan leaders were also there. And there were Prophet Muhammad's companions also there. Okay, I got this now. Whose conversion he had long cherished, and did not pay attention to a man who had already embraced Islam. Then this act should not have been censored by Allah. I don't get it. Okay, I'm losing it a little bit. The question in verse 3 clearly indicates that the doubt whether Abdullah would grow in knowledge if the Holy Prophet talked to him could only creep into the mind of a person whose faith was not fully strengthened. It could never come to the mind of a messenger of Allah who had been sent to preach the religion of Allah. Which ayat did we see long time ago? Oh, that's some time ago, sorry. That some messengers doubted. Assumption. Oh, do I have to go to my notes? Where's that? Before messenger except men whom we revealed. Where's that ayat? Sorry, you'll have to wait for a little while. Some messengers despaired and were certain that they had been denied. Surah Yusuf ayat 110. Do you see this? Ta-da! Look, Surah Yusuf ayat 110. the messenger would not doubt. Wait, I go. Okay, I don't know how to do this. Surah Yusuf, that someone who has come, but they're, okay, these messengers were going to the disbelievers, telling their people. They continued until when the messengers despaired. Oh, look. Let's read 109. And we sent not before you as messengers except men, to whom we revealed from among the people of cities. So have they not traveled through the earth and observed how was the end of those? Don't scare us like this. And the home of the hereafter is best for those. Allah, then will you not reason? Now they tell you to reason. No, observe and reason. Yes, use reason. But don't take it so lightly, yeah? Be very serious. They continued until, so these messengers continued until when the messenger, no, they continued to disbelieve. No, the disbelievers continued until when the messengers despaired and were certain that they had been denied. No, they assumed. Word is not, no, wait a minute, it's until when they certainly were denied. Yeah, and they thought that they certainly were denied. Thought. Zanu, wait a minute. Zanu. I say Zanu. Sorry about the mispronunciation. You see the Zanu? It means assumption in another ayat. Other ayats. They assumed that they certainly were denied. Certainly. This mistake, so many happening in the Quran. Why he used thought here like this, and when he used thought for the zanu for the disbelievers, what? Assumption. And when he used Iblis zanu, what? Assumption. Iblis's assumption came true about them. Can you imagine Iblis's assumption coming true? That ayat also. Please pay attention. No Imam. I'm not talking big. You know what the Shias are missing? Imam Mahdi to come. Imam, Hazir Imam, please help us. His Highness. Right? Who's going to help us? Thought. And that they certainly were denied. They assumed, right? Or no, Zanu. No, wait, I keep forgetting how to. Zannu. Stupid. You not know how to pronounce Arabic. Okay. I get angry at myself. Zannu. Quran. Now you see all this I have to do. Online discovery. Search. Zannu, come to think. Oh, sometimes it means that the same ayat here. Surah Baqarah 46. Apprehend. That they have. Here it means apprehend. Wait. Surah Baqarah 46. I not know Arabic. Surah Baqarah what? 46. talk less to search more. I get very angry, very upset about this. So Allah used Zanu for thought also. Those who believe that they will meet their Lord, Zunna, this belief, Zunun. Zununa. Now it's not even thought. Now it's belief. Oh my God, look at this. Those who believe, Iman. Those who think, those who assume, those who apprehend that they will meet their Lord and that they to Him will return. Wait a minute. Those who are certain, who realize, yeah, it cannot be believe here. This translation English, Arabic to English wrong. Who bear in mind. Better, Yusuf Ali here better, I tell you, because Dhannu is assuming it from the mind. Even the word by word translation Arabic to English is wrong. It is not to believe. You see, here where you give me, I get. Then you will say I wrong and falsely accuse me. I don't have. I can't prepare myself. I can't. I have terrible memory. And go to ex-Muslim Ahmad. He will show you such hadiths. He will come to the Quran and so well, you will be disgusted if you don't get. I mean, someone gave him a death threat. You look at the hadiths, like Prophet Muhammad sleeping with his aunt in the grave, Prophet Muhammad sleeping, married the aunt of his. What not hadiths? Ridiculous. Now you see, Zanu does not mean, that's why Yusuf Ali better. Now this could deceive you into thinking that Zanu means believe. They believe, those who believe. You see, this is where we need our imams to come, where we don't need these other translators who realize, who are certain, who bear in mind. Or could it be they make who bear in mind the certainty, bearing in mind, because dhannu come from what I tell you. Oh God, thought, mind, assumption. When Allah uses assumption, also you can check, right? I'm very, very sad today. Where's it? So dhannu, despaired and were certain that they were denied. Yeah. So where was I now? They continued until when the messengers despaired. I was on the Shia commentary on Surah Abasa verse. And they despaired that they were denied. There came to them our victory all of a sudden, Yani, and whoever will so was saved. So after this, it's the 11th hour, they were saved, and our punishment cannot be repelled from the people who are criminals. It also happened with the earlier messengers that for long they preached and people paid no heed, until the messengers despaired of their people, and the people also fancied that they had been told lies by the messengers. Then suddenly our help came to, suddenly, you see, it says, that's why I use all of a sudden, Abul Ala Maududi. Then suddenly our help came to the messengers. I think he was a stunt, he didn't like Sunni, Shias or something. Still, I see I use his, I'm not biased. Then suddenly our help came to the messengers. And when such an occasion comes, we rescue whom we will. As for the guilty, our chastisement cannot be averted from them. So the messengers had despaired of the people. Now, okay, maybe I got, let's see. So you go back to the Shia commentary. The question in verse 3 clearly indicates that the doubt whether Abdullah would grow in knowledge if the Holy Prophet talked to him could only creep into the mind of a person whose faith was not fully strengthened. Mar or इनको disbelief was अच्छा. No. The messengers have despaired of their people. It's not the doubt coming only doubt creeping only. You see this? Only creep into the mind of a person whose faith was not fully strengthened. You cannot say this here. Here you're blaming the disbelief. क्या तहमतें लगी हैं, क्या blames आए हैं. You see, both Shia, Sunni, Muslims, all. Even though these highly, like they have it could never come to the mind of a messenger of Allah. It could never, against these disbelievers, Quraysh leaders and all this. Oh my God. I feel sick in the stomach, Shias. Excuse me. See? So, did I see this right? I have to strain myself. 10 times I will come here. I have to take a break, sorry. Any questions? Any accusations? Any mischief? Any harassment? Thank you so much. I will come later.